kick out at 2.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be okay. We're recording now. It's kick out at 2. It's episode 47. I don't know.
Seven, not 6. 7.
I'll touch it. Well, easy with that 6-7 stuff, kid. Like, we don't need that in our lives.
7-minute abs.
I thought it was gonna take longer. It's not taking longer. You're right. It's Brynn with the Malört.
Oh,
Yeah, we're starting. Yeah, come on, pour them. Yeah, let's do it. Yep.
Brynn's got puke sauce.
Kelly, you're on a podcast right now. Do you want to be on a podcast right now? Do you want to say hello to the boys? Kelly says hi.
We are filming.
Oh,
God, it looks so.
that's what she said.
Calamity.
Wait, the bottle's like empty. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah.
You guys did some work last night, huh?
We did. Yeah, we killed it last night. I'm shaky.
You need to take your medicine.
Ugh.
Ew.
You shouldn't leave. We'll need more of that. God, that's so bad. Oh my God. All right. So,
Brian,
yeah,
Brian, are you okay?
Oh, that's
Brian,
an
are
Easter
you
egg we
okay?
need for the graphic. We need a bottle of Malört somewhere in here. Oh man.
You do.
Yeah, so I showed up. I'm down at my aunt and uncle have a house down in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. And so we came down last night and I stop at the liquor store and I get all the right, red, white wine. I get, a bottle of gin for Kelly and I get some whiskey and then I got a bottle of Malört because I hate myself. So we get down here and I put the bottle of Malört out where they have all kind of the alcohol sitting out. When we're all over, they just put it out and just have at it. And Brynn sees, she goes, I'm not drinking that. I'm not doing it. And I was like, you're okay, fine. And then as the night goes on, she steadily starts like, okay, well, I'll probably do like one, but I'm not doing it. We're not drinking this whole bottle of Malört. Like, we're going to have one. And then she's like, all right, I'll have one or two.
So she held the line for like 5 minutes or
right. And just as the night progressed, it was like, okay, maybe we'll have one more. Let's have one more. Like, she starts well, maybe I like it. I don't know if I like it, if I hate it. I don't know.
Can't tell if I like it. I need another sip.
So we got up. We're all like a little hungover today, and not a lot, a little. And we went. They have like a little community pool, like 20 feet from the front door of the house, and the pool is open, but it is freezing cold. And she's like, come on, cold plunge. Let's go to the pool. Let's go to the pool. We go in the pool for like 10 minutes, freezing cold. As we're in the pool, she's like, okay, let's get out. Let's go back. You'll start the podcast. Then we'll do a shot of Malört. And then we'll just move on with our day. I was like, wait, what? Did you say shot of Malört? Like during the podcast? She's like, yeah, I think, just one today. Like we don't have to, we can pour the rest down the drain. We don't have to drink it. We're definitely going to drink it. We're going to drink all of it.
Well, if you're starting this early, you need to schedule in like a nap time before like tonight's festivities.
Yeah,
you know
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think I probably need to like go lay down for a while.
Yeah, so. Maybe 30-minute, a hot 30-minute nap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's feel like you try and take a 30-minute nap and that turns into 90 minutes really quickly.
I think that's also acceptable.
I mean, yeah.
An hour and a half.
Like you have little kids anymore.
No, right? Like Cullen, they were just talking to Cullen earlier, like, oh, Cullen, we're going to go to this Mexican place for dinner and you'll just drive us all home. And he was like, all right, but you're paying Uber rates.
Fine.
Like,
right.
Yeah.
Are you going to fill the gas tank up first or?
Yeah.
Shit. Let it out, baby. Yeah. Let it out. It's okay. We got you.
Come on, Brian.
Come
tell the world.
So, okay. So Wednesday night, I went to see Pitbull with Alan and another buddy, our buddy Grant. Now, for those who've never seen Pitbull, it's the entire concert. It's a 2-hour concert. So Little John opened up for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I think of the right guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Little John was actually pretty good. And so then Pitbull is like, when you go see a Pitbull concert, first of all, it was packed. Like not one seat empty, not 1 square inch empty in the entire place, and
Mm.
the place we saw him was sort of remember that old thing, like the old Camden, old place we go to for
Yeah.
concerts in
Yeah.
Camden, right?
Yep.
So same sort of layout, like seats and then hill and, whatever.
Like an
You look
amphitheater setting,
Yeah,
kinda.
yep.
Yeah.
So you look back behind us, and it is just a wave of people. Just
Yeah.
it's just crazy. So for concerts, my policy for concerts has always been like, yeah, I'll go see them once, but I'm never gonna go see the same act twice. That's crazy. Like, and then if it's really that great of an act, all right, I'll see them twice within maybe like 4 or 5 years, like whatever. But I'm not one of these people that it's like, oh, I've seen Dave Matthews like 40 times. And I'm like,
640 times.
Ugh.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
I'll go all the
He
way to
sounds like Brynn with the Malört. Like, all right, I'll go,
Yeah.
but just once. Okay,
yeah,
well, if it's
yeah,
good,
but
maybe
like
twice.
Right.
it's the same thing with like the Fish people. Like I'm not gonna see them 70 times,
Ugh.
right? Somehow, some way, I have seen Pitbull 3 times in the last 18 months. It is crazy. It is crazy.
Was
The
That's
Alan there
because
first
in a
he's
time
that's
was
because you just like bald Cuban guys.
yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
guess
saying?
so, I don't know. I've been surrounded
You
with them
know?
my whole life.
yeah.
So, Alan and
Wait,
I
was
ended
Alan
up
wearing a
first time
bald
we saw
cap to the
Pitbull,
show?
he very much was,
Yeah.
and, we will get into that. So,
Oh, good.
um, the first time I was in New York in, like, August, and Alan called me and was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, nothing for the night," and he was like, "I actually got free tickets to see Pitbull in Queens. Do you wanna go with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I got nothing else going on." So Alan and I went, and it was a tiny little, stadium in Queens. It was me, Alan, and 15,000 absolutely insane Puerto Ricans. Like, it was crazy, and it was such a good time.
Kind
And
of a
then
redundant
it
statement, right?
I
Insane Puerto Ricans, like, isn't that implied?
crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So,
Right.
We don't know
then
many.
last May, he was here in Charlotte for a music festival, and it was like, alright, I mean, why not? It was such a good time, I was trying to get other people to go. I ended up going with a group, and he was really good. He only played for, like, 90 minutes. He was the best performer in the entire festival. And then this last time, and it's the same show. It's the same show. Like, there's not
Right.
he hasn't had a Pitbull. I mean, he hasn't had a song like 20 years,
Right.
right? So we uh we go to this one. And I bring a bunch of friends from here, and Alan comes down, and a buddy flies up from Florida, and we go, and it was so much fun. And the crazy thing is that for Pitbull concert, like the crowds, it's all variety in terms of crowds. Like the age range is from like 16 all the way up to my age, like if
Right.
not older. Like a ton
Damn,
of
all the way
people
up
All the
there?
way up
Wow.
to Brian's
all the
age.
way up,
All the way.
all the way
All
up
the way
to
up.
46. A lot of life in between 16 and 46. A
Yeah.
lot of life. Um, and then a ton of bald caps, like so many bald caps. It was hilarious. So Alan dresses up like Pitbull, bald cap and everything.
Yeah.
And
With the suit.
we end up hanging out and tailgating for a little bit and having a couple of drinks. Then we go in, and I get a Bud Light pounder for $17, right?
Ooh,
I haven't had Bud Light in God knows how long.
and
I
an
used
8
to
ball.
my former life as a steam fitter maybe is when was on the last Bud Light I had. So, then we go to sit down and get our tickets, and we had 3rd row, but 3rd row was, like, it curved, so we were to the far left, and we were like, you couldn't see anything, you couldn't see any, like, it was all behind speakers, and knowing how the show
Sure.
goes, it's like, we're not gonna see him, this is gonna suck.
Right.
I go to the box office, long story short, end up getting us upgraded to our own private box, and, like, so we have our own waitress,
That easy, huh? That easy?
yeah, yeah, so you're just gonna talk
Mhm.
and, so, uh,
Why not me?
we go to in the box, we have our own private waitress, so now at the concert, like, you don't even have to go get beer or drinks, they just go and get it for you, which is so dangerous.
So
It's
dangerous.
so,
For your health
so
and your
dangerous.
wallet. For your
It's
financial
tough.
Yeah.
security.
Tough. It's
right?
tough at the top, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pissing
so
on the people
they
below you, just pissing all over these people below you.
so this waitress goes and gets me another Bud Light pounder, okay?
Mhm.
And, like, she's bringing food over and stuff, and then, there's this woman in the box, next to us, and she had, like, a glass that was, like a cup that was, like, blinking, and you're
Yeah.
like, "What is that?" I said to the waitress, I'm like, "What is that?" And she was like, "That's the Pitbull signature drink," and I'm like, "What's in the Pitbull signature drink?"
Yeah,
Me
wait,
once.
This conversation we're having during a Pitbull concert, so I can't hear it at all. I
right.
can't hear anything. And she tells me, and she tells me, and I just go, "Yeah, give me that. Give me that right now.
I want one.
Right
Right
now."
now.
Yeah. I'm like, "Go get it for me. Go get it for me, Lauren." And she's like, "My name's Janet." Right? So
Janet.
he goes and comes
She's
back.
75 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. She goes, that's it. She brings it to me, and then the rest of the night is just, like, missing scene.
Ah,
Uh,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
yeah.
So, the next day, I wake up, and it's, like, 7 AM, and I roll over, and I'm like, "What does my day look like for work?" Right?
Oh
And
god.
Right,
I
because
look
you
at
went
my
to a
calendar
concert on a Wednesday night.
The middle of the week.
on a Wednesday night. So, I look at
Yep.
my schedule, and it's 8 AM meeting, 9 AM meeting, 10 AM meeting, 11 AM meeting, but, like, bam, all the way down until 2:30 in the afternoon, just, like, meeting, meeting, meeting. I am, like, praying, like, "God, give me the strength to get through this," right? So, like, very end of this, everything, I'm finally making it all the way through, and I get at the very end, and I am it's, like, 2 o'clock, and I'm still, like, death, full on death, and, it's, like, 2 o'clock, and on this conference call, it's me and just one of our clients, and this client is just, like, handing it to me, just handing me my ass, and he's like, and it was, like, one of those things where it was almost like, he was like, "So do you have anything to say for yourself?" And me be like, he's like he's like, it was like, so it was so bad. So, I
What did
go
you
to
do
get
wrong?
It's what he
nothing, it was just
didn't do. He didn't
Oh,
yeah,
go
oh, oh,
for a
okay.
Baconator. That's what he did. If he would have
there's
had a
no way
Baconator,
anything
would have been fine.
Baconator and
Yeah.
12 Priests Baconator and 12 Priests they weren't gonna save you the next day. It was bad. So, I am like, the entire day, I'm like, "Why do I feel like shit? Like, what is going on? I don't understand." And I go to get in my car, and I look down the cup holder, and it's the Pitbull cup, the Pitbull Bling, and then all the memories just come flooding back, right? Just
Like,
flooding back,
too much
and so
information, too fast. It's all just hit
All at
you
the
all
same
at
time.
once.
Yeah.
so I
Images
am
and
like
colors just
And that mug held all of it,
yeah.
me
all the memories.
remembering yeah, yeah, me
You just
remembering all of a sudden, and I'm like, "Oh my god," like, I was hammered, dancing in the aisles with the ushers, dancing with, like, random people in rows. I had, like, 2 or 3 of those Pitbull signature cocktails, and, like, uh,
Oh.
me being like, "What is in it again?" And, like, the waitress being like, "It's 4 shots, 4 shots of," and I don't know what it was, but it
All
was
Bacardi
sugar, I'm sure.
and Coke.
all
Yeah.
sugar, yeah, and it was just, like, apparently, like, grabbing people and, like, hugging people in the parking lot afterwards. People were like, "We've never seen you happier." I'm like, "What?" I saw
Pitbull,
my friends at graduation party
16
yesterday.
shots, a
They were
couple
like,
Bud Light Pounders.
"You were so happy," and I was like, "I got them 8 shots of whatever I'm taking, like,
Yeah.
mixing with Bud Light Pounders." So,
Ah,
it was just it was crazy. So
Now,
that was Wednesday.
do you have 4 of these signature drink cups, or did they refill the same cup? Oh, you don't know.
We filled the same cup.
Refill the same cup, okay.
I'm taking it to Ibiza with me. It's amazing. It's got a microphone on the top, a pip head. I'm taking a photo of it, but I'm taking it to Spain with me. I'm like, "I'm gonna drink this thing poolside." Yeah, it's gonna be great. So they, so the next day, at, like, 12 o'clock. So that was Wednesday. Friday at noon, I text my cousin who came to the Pitbull with us, and I go, "Are you still hungover too?" I'm so hungover. Like, I Friday, still a mess. Still a
Oh,
mess.
I have what's in that drink if you're interested.
yeah,
Yeah,
sure, I
what
got
was in it?
Um, well, since it was in that big cup, I'm thinking it's 4 shots of his Voli 305 vodka with some lime wedges and filled with water, sparkling water, or probably like a Sprite or some crap.
Oh my
Um,
god.
there's 2 different versions of it. One of them has espresso, and the other one has ginger beer or guava nectar. Yeah. So you could have had any kind of,
He didn't
mixture
have
of that.
Brian's
If I
heart can't
got
handle the
and
espresso. That's not happening.
no, I
No.
can't.
No.
I definitely the 4 shots of vodka, the first time I had
Yeah.
vodka since we drank too much of it senior week.
I
99.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened when you left your
remember
sunglasses
I
in
remember
the
that
ocean?
day.
We're
That's
we're
what
in
happened
senior
Yeah.
when
week.
I
I
just
have I have a $200 pair of prescription sunglasses, and Brian takes them off my head because I'm laying on the beach. And he takes them off my head. I'm like, "Hey, don't take those in the ocean because you'll lose them." And he goes,
Hey,
"I'm
wait,
not
those
gonna
are
lose your glasses. I was, you know how drunk Brian is." And he goes in the ocean, immediately it's hit by a wave. Glasses come off, they're gone. And he comes out, he goes, "Okay, so I'll have to get you another pair of glasses." I'm like, "They were $200." He goes,
Yeah,
"Well, all right.
this
Well,
is
I'll see you back at the house."
this is what happened.
I saw it
Yeah.
happen live time, and I'm just like, "Yep, damn it."
Yeah. Yeah. All true. All true. So so anyway, I'm like I was telling a couple buddies on Thursday night, I was like I told them the story with look, you get to a point where you're like you're professional baseball, you're a pitcher who spent your entire career throwing 98, and now you can't hit 95, and you're just you know what I mean. It's time to recognize you need to retire, right? And I'm like, that is like me in the drinking.
Can't
I'm
stop
like,
myself.
I just can't through 98 and I just can't throw 98 anymore, right? I said, but instead of retiring, I'm going to be that pitcher who stays too long in the game and just serves up meatball after meatball after meatball. Like
Right.
people hate him. They hear his name, they spit on the floor. Like that is going to be me in the drinking because I refuse to leave the game. Like I won't leave. Not until the game finally tells me we're not offering you a contract. And I got a feeling that this game has me signed on a lifetime deal,
Never gonna give
you
you
know?
up,
But
never
I
gonna
just
let you down.
no, yep, no.
Yep,
Like I will be the worst pitcher on the mound and still trot my broken ass out there
that's
to
right.
continue be in this game
Well,
To a Pitbull song.
of
proud of you.
drinking
Dale.
my feelings. Yeah, like it's absurd.
Yep.
It's completely absurd. Like I was out last night for dinner and had 3 Jack Daniels, and I am suffering this morning. And I
Alright,
was like, "You know what?"
let me ask you this. Knowing I was coming down to hang out with my uncle Duke, our tribal chief, and Brynn, and my parents are down here. Like it, knowing I was doing that, I was like, okay, now I have to. If I'm coming down here on Saturday, I have to drink Friday night. Here's why: I have to drink Friday
You gotta
night.
prep.
Saturday, I'll be horribly hungover, and I was. I didn't even drink much, right? Because I spent like 2 weeks not really drinking. Like I think I had like a beer or two and a rum and coke over a 2 week period. Like really slowed down. And Friday night, I found some crazy whiskey that tastes like butter pecan ice cream, really good. So I had a glass of that, and then I did an Irish car bomb, and then we went out, and I had a couple beers, and I felt wretched yesterday morning. But I
Mhm.
had to do that because then I drank all when we got down here, we just start drinking all night long, and then I wake up today, I feel great. And I'm gonna drink again today, and I won't have any more hangovers until I stop drinking, and then I drink one night, and then I'll feel awful. But, like, knowing I was coming down here to drink, I could not have a hangover today. We have things to do, like,
Yeah,
we got
you
Malört
had
to
to
drink,
prime
we
the
got a
tank.
podcast to do, like, I can't be all banged up hungover. Like, I had to get up early and drive to get new tires because the boy hit a curb blew a tire. Just got his license. Like, if this is the thing he does, but then I looked at my records. I don't think I've ever gotten new tires on this car, ever. I've had the car for like
Oh,
6 years. I don't think I've gotten new tires. I have no record.
What?
Every time I get it inspected, they're like tires are
good.
acceptable. So I don't
Well,
think I've
that's
ever
good.
gotten new
Is
tires.
that on the Bronco?
No, on the Explorer.
Oh,
So
Hey, how many
on
miles you putting on it? That's the question,
yeah,
right?
not like I barely put any miles on it. So, and we're
Okay.
right.
driving to Florida at the end of June. I'm gonna get it inspected. I'm sure they were gonna tell me to get 4 new tires anyway, so I went and got tires. But
Yeah.
I go to the best price I got was at the Walmart tire center. And so I go there, they take the car in, and then I'm at Walmart hungover, and I was like, well, they got to have a cure in here somewhere. Like, they got everything. I got to go find the cure. And so I found some like sugar-free electrolyte drink and some Advil, store brand Advil, and $5.
Mm.
And 30 minutes later, I had 40 tires and like a waning headache. But
Why did you buy store brand Advil?
because it's the same stuff, it just doesn't say Advil
There
on
you
it,
go.
and
I don't think so.
it's a quarter the price. Yes, it's ibuprofen. It's the same stuff. You just don't. You're paying for the brand when you buy Advil, and I wasn't about to do that. I'm just gonna take 7 of them to get rid of this headache.
That's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, but I would do that with
You
Advil too. Like,
only they all come from the same factory. They're just split off in different
Yeah,
brands.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Mexico. Mm?
Yes.
right.
Okay.
So,
Mexican
yeah,
manufacturer.
so
Guadalajara.
yeah, we got down here, and my aunt Kathy always has like this giant spread of food if people are coming over. Like, Brynn had these sandwiches made, and Kathy's making that mud meat roast beef in the crock pot, and then she made macaroni
Yeah.
and cheese, and she's just making food, and then Duke's pouring drinks, way too strong, but perfectly strong. And then I guess at
'Cause you
some
need it.
point Kelly was talking to my aunt. Kelly loves to go out and go on walks. She likes to just get up and get moving. So like, okay, we're gonna wake up and we're gonna go for a walk. And while we go for a walk, somebody's gonna have to start breakfast. And I guess I said something along the lines of, and they thought I meant I'll handle breakfast.
Whoa.
So they're on a walk, and I'm like laying in bed, like trying not to move, and I'm getting texts from Kelly like, "Did you start making breakfast yet?" I'm like, "No. Why would I? What? How do I make breakfast?" She said, "You said you would make breakfast." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
stupid drunk Nick."
that was the demon. The
Yeah,
demon.
I was like,
The
that
demon
was
spoke.
drunk Nick. Drunk Nick says stuff that he doesn't mean. And right now I'm not drunk Nick. And so I had to make breakfast. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was like, the last thing I wanted to do was stand in the kitchen uh, before everybody's awake, like making like slicing up
Yeah.
breakfast potatoes and making bacon in the oven, and oh,
No.
and then Kelly shows up
Nope.
with like donuts and stuff anyway. I was like, well, why am I here cooking? You show up with a
God
box of
damn it.
donuts.
What the?
Yeah. Why am I here sweating on everybody's eggs that
Oh,
I'm making?
and I was sweating. I was
Yeah.
sweating until we went
Mm.
and jumped into this freezing cold pool again. Problem is, I have this weird circulation issue that, like, when I get cold, my hands and my feet, like, I get no circulation in my hands and feet, so they turn, like, stark white, like, scary kind of
Yep.
stuff, and
Dead people
now
white.
my whole
Yep.
family knows about that. There's a nice little secret I was
I've
keeping
seen that.
from everyone, and now they know, like,
Because that's what you want to be doing, is keeping secrets of health issues. You know.
well, Kelly
Yeah, that's
knows.
what that's
Oh,
what men do. That's
Yeah.
you
You're
gotta be
right.
a real
You
man.
bury it deep
Well, it's
down
very-
until one day
That's
you
not
die.
what you do. No.
Yeah, then the
Yeah.
doctor will eventually tell them what the problem was
Yeah.
after you're dead.
Right.
Mhm.
Post
Yeah.
autopsy report.
Right. Yeah, well, everything's a post-autopsy report. You can do a pre-autopsy report. So
Right.
let me text Brandon.
All right, so we gotta pay off a couple of stories from 2 weeks ago.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. We gotta pay off 3 stories
Oh, geez.
over the last 2 podcasts.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
One is we'll start with
Oh.
Nick's huge breasts. Nick's huge breast story last week.
That's
I told
not
him,
what you
like,
that's not what you said
no,
on the phone.
You
no.
have a large titty problem.
Right. That's
Yeah.
closer. He
Big,
called
big
them
juicy tits.
mixed big fat
Big
tits.
juicy tits.
Yeah. Big juicy tits. I can't get on this roller coaster because my big juicy tits. I was like, it's like Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
what
just
is going on here?
well, there's really no payoff to the story. I got on. It was
No,
difficult,
I
but
was gonna say
we
the
did it.
payoff is I've been there. I get it. I understand. Like when I was on all my all the steroids for my back, I couldn't fit into anything. I could barely fit into a plane seat. And so I know the feeling. You're like, oh, you feel like a complete total circus freak.
Right.
Because
I
you're like,
wanted them
Yeah.
to just let me off so I could go and die somewhere, like just crawl into
yeah,
a hole. And
yeah,
they're like, "No, sir, we're gonna get you on this ride."
No,
I'm like, "No, we don't have
no,
to.
yeah.
We
they
don't have
brought
to."
backup.
We're
They
Yeah,
brought
yeah,
backup to force
the
you
girl
onto this
brought a
ride
dude
now.
over to
yeah.
figure it out.
Like we're gonna get these. Don't you worry about it, sir. We're gonna get these double E cups in here. You're
Yeah.
good. Don't you worry about it,
We're
sir.
gonna need you to lift your arms in up first, and then the guy like pushes your titties together and then closes the thing.
Yeah. Like, can we call the base see if they have an extra sports bra?
I
They
thought they
should've
were gonna call for a
strapped you
seat. I
in an
thought they were
ace
gonna call for a
bandage.
seatbelt extender, and
Are
I
you gonna
was like, "Oh,
press?
A
please, no."
bungee cord.
Yeah, because the thing pulls down here, and then the problem was there's a short
Oh, right.
seatbelt
The
that comes
buckle.
up in between to buckle in, and that's
Yeah.
what wouldn't reach. Like, I had the thing down and it clicked in, but the seatbelt wouldn't reach, and this do I tell you
Yeah.
this kid, like, jumped in the air and, like, like, shut the thing.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
clicks,
No.
or my rib broke, one of the 2, and then I just, like, passed out for a while this ride was going on because I couldn't breathe, uh, and I would tell you that it made a serious change in my eating habits and drinking, but it did not. It didn't at all.
Why
Hasn't
waste
set
your
in yet.
timeline? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
Why waste
He's
your
like,
time? No.
after this weekend coming up,
Yeah,
then I'll
then
start.
I'll stop.
Yep.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
This is a
next week.
2027 solution.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. Yeah, yeah. It's a new millennium resolution.
Yeah, I was listening to the podcast and was like, "What are we talking about? Like, what are we
What?
talking about? This is
It was
okay."
perfect.
I'm like, "That was so funny." I'm like, and then being like, "No, no, no, sir, it's okay. We deal with this problem with a lot of overweight women." Like,
Yeah. We had large margin here last week.
yeah,
Dude,
it's
but
okay. It's
that's
okay. It's all right.
I
We
keep
just
going back
2
to
rides
the
we had missed the quantum.
yeah, I keep going back to the fact that there were so many fat people there, and, like,
Right.
I'm out of shape. Check. There were way fatter people getting on these rides, way
Yeah.
fatter.
Yeah.
But
We
then
called
Kelly's like, "Yeah, but
squishy people.
their stuff moves." And so they just
Right.
into the seat.
Yeah.
I didn't, which I guess is a little better, but
No, you do have solid parts to you. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you
right.
do go to you work out, so like those
Right.
parts are harder. It's just, you're a
It's
big
just
dude,
all
that's all.
the, like it's just all of the Three Musketeers and Milky Way and Baconators that are
And the
piled
satin.
on top of that
Yeah.
hard muscle. That is the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So it's like,
A protective vest
yes,
Yeah,
of
yes.
Dookie.
right.
All that hard work, all that muscle. Oh, it's there. You've earned it. We just need to like
You gotta
partition
right.
through all the Little Caesars
To
to find it.
part the
Yeah.
sea.
Oh,
Yeah, so they came to me with another they were like, "Hey, we're doing another Dorney Park trip." And I was like, "I'm out. I'm out. I'm not going. Just not
Yeah, you're
going.
good.
There's
You've
no
done
way. Nope.
case
Done.
for everybody.
Done. Yep,
mm-mm.
over."
Yeah. Like the
Not
moment you
until he
feel
has
like
something to prove. When he's ready to prove that he can fit in the seat, no problem, he'll be going.
yeah,
I'm never
you
going.
know, come back like, "Hi,
Yeah.
everybody.
Look
Yeah.
at my
Who's
new
Look at these
back?"
new
body.
titties.
I'll be like,
Mhm.
"You like the
Subtle
body?"
A's
Yeah.
over here.
Squish
Yeah.
these titties in the seat.
Good luck.
It's just fun to say titty.
Um,
Titties.
something else I know we talked about a little bit ago, was for the last episode of this show, the final episode of the show, The Boys was this week. And,
I'm on, like, episode 2 of the season. But
no, I hear ya.
if you're going where I think you're going, we had mentioned that, like, Cullen watched the first episode of The Boys, and, of course, in that episode, you already see Dick, and
Right.
Yeah.
I'm in episode 2, of
And
this
balls.
last season,
And
and
balls.
it's all dick
Yeah,
and bare
and
naked
balls.
man ass in the show. I don't know why the
I
show is like that. Why is it all
I don't need it.
naked men?
I don't
Like,
I don't
once or
know.
twice to be funny, kinda get you off balance and, to be funny, but it's, like, every single time. I
Dude,
don't
Yeah. No, it's the crazy thing is that so for majority of the season, the head writer has been arguing with people online because they're like, "Nothing's happening." Like, nothing's happening, and he's telling them, "We're trying to slowly progress the stories," and he's been arguing with them saying, "I have 14 characters I have to write for, like, what are we doing?" And it's like, "Well, you can't use that as an excuse because you're the person who created all 14 characters."
kill them.
Oh,
Kill
yeah,
7 of them.
right? Right?
It's easy.
So then you get to the final episode, and personally, I thought the final episode was really good. It was really good, and then you find out that apparently, like, you kinda heard it every now and then, but, I think the more you watched over the course of the seasons, I think more to, like, back half of season 3 and then all 4 and this one, like, it was so overtly political to what's going on
Mhm.
today, right?
yeah.
And, I don't really care, and I kinda laugh because to me, I'm like, "Oh, this is like a certain group of people, like, in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, this is kind of like the way it is," but apparently, the writer the creator of the show, I think it's Eric Kripke, he, is so insane about anti-Trump and anti this and that, like, that he was forcibly, like, writing in, like, to overtly be, like, anti-Trump, and at the same time was telling their lead actor, who plays Homelander, I can't remember what his name is,
Anthony Starr.
Andy Starr, like, "No, no, 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 no. You do it more like Trump. Do it, like, more like you're making fun of Trump," and Andy Starr is, like, an Australian actor, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna actually do it like the comic book version of what
Right.
this is." Like, so, like, the entire season was this guy, like, being like, "Ah," and, like, in the last episode, he created, like, an Elon Musk character just to kill him. Like, it's like, and the funny thing is, like, you're like, how feeble-minded is somebody that regardless of what stance they are, that you let your politics get in the way of
Yeah.
your art, of
You're
your
gonna
skill,
you're
right?
gonna
Like, it's
disappoint your entire fan base because you can't get your shit together politically, like,
right, and at the very least, like,
separate it.
alienate and piss off half of them, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we're not
pro
watching this show to have a political discussion. We just wanna see superheroes. Like, we just
but
I
Right.
want
it's
a superhero show.
just pure yeah, like, it's pure escapism, that's all
Yeah.
it is,
Like,
right?
I started
So,
watching this show, and I'm
but
telling other people about this show, and I'm like, "Yeah, like, the whole world has superheroes. Everybody knows who they are, and they're
Mm.
all also regular people, meaning they're terrible." Like, I'm like, and that's kind of the basis of the show, and to take that and politicize it is just unnecessary. Like, the show
right,
is set up to be a monster success, and to let your personal beliefs get in the way of that is so monumentally stupid.
Right.
And like you said, yeah, just feeble-minded.
Yep. Yep.
yeah, I couldn't believe it, and so now whatever, like, the conservative groups or whatever are purposely rating review bombing the finale, and it's just
Oh,
like, because that's
okay.
what people do. I mean, they nobody has lives, and
Right.
so, like, the story,
They gotta
like,
fight back somehow. Yeah.
yeah, but the crazy thing that stinks is, like, what should be like, "Hey, this was a really good final episode. Like, you did a really good job," and then when you attach the final episode to how the whole season went, like, they deconstructed the whole thing down to 1 episode and then went on from there, and you're like, "This is really, really great writing," but I'm like, because this guy's such a wacko, that can't be that's not the story. The story is that he was and then afterwards going outwards and saying like, "Oh, no. F MAGA and F Trump." That it's like, what are you doing? Like, you should be all this time should be celebrating your work that you
Right.
did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like it was like how you did it, and instead you're putting it on something that has no value, right? And it's taking away from it, and also like you're making other movie studios being like, we're not gonna we can't hire this guy. Like the guy's a wacko. You know what I
Right,
mean?
get
Like,
hired.
what's
Yeah,
that?
He'll totally get hired.
he'll get hired.
Absolutely. Hollywood
I don't
loves that
know.
shit. They love it. They don't
Well,
care
old
that they're
Hollywood,
falling apart.
Disney would hire him, but
Yeah.
not necessarily Warner Brothers and Paramount anymore with all the new acquisitions. But it was just kind of like wild. Like, but anyway, the last episode I felt was really good on its own season. It was a really good way in which, and then I don't know how the guy who plays Homelander never was nominated for
He's so
anything.
good.
Yeah,
He was
he does a good job. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was really good in the last episode too. So if you get a chance, take a look at it. And it's funny. You're like, I don't know, like sometimes with me, like final episodes stick with you, right? Like
Yeah.
the finality of it, like you can always be like, oh yeah, no, it was a good one. So like this was like one of those. I was like, oh, this is a really good one. Like it's gonna stick with you. Like when you talk to people like, oh, it was a really good series and it ends really well. I think it was The Boys will be one of those. But yeah, so no, it's funny if you get an opportunity to watch it. Let me know, like Nick, when you eventually get to it. Let me
Yeah.
know how you think what you
If
think
you
of it.
get
But
past
yeah,
the wieners.
Yeah, well,
yeah. I mean, once
yeah, I just saw
you gotta fight your way through
Yeah.
them.
yeah,
Dodge the
the
wieners.
well,
Yeah.
that was kind of the basis of the episode I just watched. So,
Wieners.
yeah, I'll let you know what I think of that. You're right. The finales that you get really do stick with you. Like that's what you base your like opinion of the show on. Like the Sopranos finale, I loved. I loved it. But a lot of people hated it, and so then they hate the whole series. I'm like, the series was phenomenal, and the ending was
Right.
what like write something better
To
and bring
interpret
it to me and tell me what you think should have
interpret
happened.
on your own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I always have a very controversial take on The Sopranos. I think
We
that
don't you don't wanna spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it.
no, I always think that The Sopranos was mediocre writing, character acting.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yep.
can get with
I
that.
really do because I'm the final season. I'm like they had an opportunity to do so many different things and they really did nothing. And I'm like they were like completely out of gas last season. So they're like trying to do stupid things like putting characters in comas and alternate dreams and stuff. And you're like, guys, you only have
Stop.
3 episodes left. What the hell are we doing here?
Yeah.
You
We are
know,
jumping the shark.
yeah, you got a million things you got to wrap up. You have a coma, the main character in a coma. What the hell are we doing? You know,
That's
Grey's
one of those.
Anatomy, cut it out.
That's one of those situations where some of these shows need to have an end game when they start the show. There's got to
First.
be.
Right.
You have to have
Yeah.
an end game, an escape strategy, so that when the show has gotten to a point where it's like, okay, we have to kind of wrap this up. Like actors want to move on and do other stuff, and maybe you don't think you're going to keep the interest for another season, so you have to wrap things up. It felt like The Sopranos didn't have that. So like they tried to give you a lot of shock value in that last season, like a lot of main people dying, the coma, like all that stuff, because they didn't have like an actual ending prepared. Like Breaking Bad had an ending. They knew exactly what they wanted to do. Here's how we're ending it. Sons of Anarchy was the same thing. They knew exactly where they were.
The way they got there in Breaking Bad was a little different from the plan, but
Right.
Here comes the Regret Express.
yay.
The Regret Express.
Oh, pulling into the station. Oh boy.
I can hear the saxophone playing now.
Wah, wah. That's enough for one more
Oh,
page.
Oh, I vomit today. May not be good.
Well,
So you're gonna vomit again?
Oh,
today.
She said she
Gonna
was gonna
vomit
vomit
today.
again. Oh, today.
Yeah, today. Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, that's a kick out of two. That's what that is.
God.
I gotta drink some tequila. I have some
we had our
tequila to
cry
drink
for
today.
help.
Oh, Brynn.
I had 3. Oh, go ahead. Hold on, let's get that in first. Let's just absorb. Look at that face. That's
Oh.
a face only a mother can love.
Like it.
I think we found our new clip for this week.
Yeah, that and then Nick's big fat tits getting on a ride.
Nick's fat tits.
Yep. Steve, work on
Mm.
those clips. Oh,
Need something like
Yeah, this week got away from me. Sorry.
Therapy.
I'll get a couple out this
you
week.
think you need some therapy? after the
I had
Malört?
3 tequilas last night, and it didn't even touch me. Like, I was fine
Really?
at this wedding. 3 tequilas, 2 beers, a glass of wine, and some champagne. And I was like, can't bring on the next one. I needed.
Look at you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, come on. I'm just getting started.
I can't believe. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not. I'm supposed to go to brunch in an hour, and I am like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we going for lunch,
Um,
Brynn? Tiki Jack's.
You need to get
Yes,
one.
where it all
You
began.
need to get a drink in before. What is it? Thinking what?
This bar, Tiki Jack's down here, is where I met Santa, and he
Tiki
told me I
Jack.
could be Santa. Great little bar.
Ah,
I don't know. Did I ever tell that story here?
why is he so rude to you like that?
What,
yeah,
Santa?
I don't.
Was he making fun of you?
Was he also? Did you tell him your roller coaster story? Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
he said, "Oh, I got kids too."
Hi, two friends. It's okay.
Ooh, easy with
Yeah.
that hand, Brian.
You know, one day, yeah, easy. Who he's saluting?
Hand on your shoulder. Hand on your shoulder, talking to you. Hand on your shoulder.
Patting him on the shoulder.
down.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fingers down. Fingers straight. Fingers down.
You gotta curl his fingers, man.
Open the hand or something. Like it was.
Oh, I need this one so
Height
badly.
something.
Straight on.
Yeah. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, God.
Great. How are
We're
you?
not ready for that.
What are you drinking?
Yeah,
Is it gin?
is this a,
I'll puke.
it's gonna be the
Brian, you need to put a little in the tank before you go out for brunch, man. What do you got? Endless mimosas today?
yeah.
Taste.
Yeah. That's good stuff. That's
Kelly-
good stuff.
Kelly just
Yeah.
handed me a cup.
If there's
and
anything,
I said, "What is it?" And she said, "I don't know. Brynn made it." And then I drank it, and she goes, "It's 2 different kinds of vodka." I was like, "Well, you know what's in it?"
oh
then,
my
damn
god,
it. Why?
not you.
Not me, right?
You're missing 2 more.
They
You need
don't- yeah.
2 more for Pitbull signature
Pitbull
drink.
They don't know not to give you
Oh,
vodka.
Oh
Yeah.
no, the vodka was fine. It's just the vodka woke the Malört back up. That's still coating the inside of my mouth.
I think we got about 15 minutes to watch his eyeballs roll in the back of his head and demons about to come out. He's gonna be like, hello,
Hello.
you want to see my titty?
You want to talk about the boys
Clarice.
and the dicks? No, we don't.
It's just like
Keep it in your pants, sir.
wet start to run off the top of his nose.
Yeah.
Right down, right out of his beard. Yeah.
So
And then the
Brian's.
last thing we got to talk is my neighbor situation.
Yes, please
Yeah.
do.
Light on
Everything's
it.
been bothering me because you brought it up twice and we still don't have any kind of closure on it. So you got to tell us what's going
Yeah.
on.
So okay, over the last few years, there's a house next to me that is a rental property, and in that rental property, I've had some different characters who have rented it out. So a few years ago, it was all day laborers who were loading trucks until 1:30 in the morning on Sunday night, and then also running pit bulls through the house and other assorted various
Dogs?
things. Yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
yes, not Cuban musicians.
Okay.
Just dogs. And then all different types of
Just Mr.
various
Worldwide
mysterious things.
impersonators in and out of the house all day long.
Yeah, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I see them like walking trolls, like fat guys with cigarettes, like Dolly. You know what I mean? Like, smoking out the window, right?
They're all looking like
Then they moved out, and then another group moved in, and it was an Iranian group who was running a chop shop out of the house. And on top of that group, they had a grandmother who had a karaoke machine. And what the grandmother would do is she would bring the karaoke machine out to the front step, and she would sing Elvis songs in Arabic on full blast with the karaoke machine, right?
Could you give us some kind of indication of how that sounded?
No,
I think you
can't.
can.
come on, I need a little
You'll have to
bit.
let the listeners imagine what happened. So, so now
To get on
there is
ChatGPT.
an Asian couple who live in this house, and I was out like a couple weeks ago, just out in the front yard working and talking to my neighbor across the street. My neighbor across the street, she's selling her house. So the gentleman who lives the gentleman who lives next to us now, this Asian couple, his name's Andy. So what Andy does is Andy stands outside in the front of his house, flannel pajama pants, white wife beater,
Yeah.
sleeveless undershirt, and then unbuttoned white overshirt, right?
Yeah.
And he stands in the front of his house, just ripping
Smoking
cigarettes,
all
just
day. Yep.
smoking cigs,
Yep.
flicking them, just like this, right? So I'm talking to my neighbor across the street about her house. I come back and he's like, hey. And I go, yeah. He goes, how much the house go for? And I was like, I'm like, I think it's going for like 385. And he was like, oh, okay. He's like,
It's a lot of
how do
money.
you like the neighborhood so yeah. I'm like, how do you like the neighborhood so far? And he's like, it's good, it's good. He's like, one
What?
problem though, the one problem.
Get
And
out.
I go, what is it? And he goes, I'm from New York. He goes, and he's like, it's gonna sound racist, but I don't care. He goes, I've traveled around the neighborhood, I like the neighborhood, but too many Indians. He's
I
like,
don't
too
right.
many Indians.
I
Oh
don't
no.
recognize it.
He goes, you look at neighborhood, you see 2 Indian, and then you see 4 Indian, and then you see 8 Indian. He goes, they all move in. He goes, and then they no culture, and they like dirty people. They don't wash. He's like, they don't wash. They're trashy. He's like, you're
Oh my
trashy. So he goes, what happens is they move in, they buy the house, the house value high, house value go low. He goes, then they
Uh,
all move in. House values go up, house values come down. He goes, oh, it's no good. It's no good at all. He's like, it's so trashy. And I'm like, what is
what do I
going
did
on
I
here? This is
walk
ridiculous, right?
into a
So
territory here?
yeah,
It
so he's like,
it was nice to meet you,
I'm
Andy.
like,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, I'd seen him a couple times before and introduced myself, right? But this is like the first time we're actually having a real conversation. So I go, I'm like, he's like, he's like, I'm from New York. He's like, I'm from Long Island. And what happened is, he was like, I have all the time there. He's like, the Indians, they come in, they're dirty people, they're real dirty. They come in,
My God.
end up take over the neighborhood. He's like, and they don't wash. They don't know soap, trash everywhere. He's like, they don't care about any culture. They don't assimilate. He was like, they're just trashy people. They're just real trashy people. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, what are you? I'm like, what are you doing down here? And he was like, well, he's like, I got divorced. He was like, I have a wife up in New York still. He's like, I got daughter up in a house up there. He goes, but it didn't work out. And I'm like, I was like, so is this your girlfriend here? Like, who is this? He's like, oh,
That
he's like,
must
no,
be
he's like, no, he's like, this one, he's like, I meet her, she my second wife. We'll see what
You
happens. Who knows? He's like,
you're you're talking
so funny. So
you're talking
funny.
you're
And
you're you
I'm like,
your accent making me think
Andy,
of
are you
Yeah.
Short Round from Indiana
Indy.
Jones.
and he's like,
All I'm seeing is the little kid waiting on Indy.
so he's just like, he's like, yeah, he's like, no, he's just ripping these cigs. He's like, you know, he's like, got a daughter. He's like, but it's really shitty in the house. He was like, the house is so shitty. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, how much are you renting it for? And he told me, he's like, that seemed like a really low number. I'm like, yeah, it is a low number. And he was like, what happened? And I started to tell him about like the last 2 renters. And I was like, the last one was an Iranian group who was running a chop shop. And
Right.
he goes like this,
Singing Elvis karaoke on the front porch.
he's like, chop shop? He's like, no, chop shop. He's like, I'm from New York. I know what a chop shop is. He's like, there's no chop shop. And I was like, Andy, it was a chop shop. And he goes, how what do you mean chop shop? And I go, what they would do, Andy, is I was like, they would bring a car into the garage, right? I was like, and then they would have 2 spare cars out here on the street, and they would come out to the spare cars, take the parts out of the spare cars, put it in that car, and then have a tow truck come grab that car in the garage and take it somewhere else. The next day, brand new car in
New
there.
car. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, what's a chop shop? And he's like, oh, I was like,
Like,
what's
yeah,
up at
man.
neighborhood? He's like, I never heard of that. He's like, that's a pretty small chop shop at neighborhood. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, and they had this grandmother who had a karaoke machine, and she would come out on the front step, with the karaoke machine, and she would sing all Elvis songs in Arabic. And he goes, "What?" Like, just ripping laughter, smoke pouring out of his mouth. And,
Spitting.
Why is she saying what?
Ruined his cigarette.
I'm like, she sings Elvis. He's like, that's crazy. I'm like, that is legitimately what happened. And he was like, he's like, now I know why I'm so shitty. He's like, it's so shitty inside. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, but I'm like, I'm like, are you here forever? And he was like, no. He's like, I don't like. He's like, I'm from a city. I'm a city man. He was like, I'm not really like these type of neighborhoods. I'm like, oh, I'm like, where it's just nothing but bored white women. He was like, yeah. He's like, yes, there's no energy. Where's the energy? And I'm like, I have to go to Charlotte for that. He's like, yeah. He's like, I have a laundromat in Charlotte. He was like, I think we're gonna go down there. And I'm like, "Oh, makes sense." And so, like, we kinda talk a little more and it patters out, and then my neighbor ends up selling the house. She gives me all the details, and I walk back and I see Andy, and I go, "Andy," "Yeah," "Marissa sold the house." And he's like, "Oh, yeah?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Sold 20 days, asking price, white woman." He's like, "Oh," he's like, "Good, good, good." Like, he's like smoking. "That's good." He's like, "No Indians."
Oh
Like,
my
I'm
god.
Oh my god.
unbelievable. He could not get it. Like, I thought standing there having this conversation, I thought I was getting pranked. Like, I honest to God thought that you guys had set something up, or somebody set something up, where he was just ripping through, like, the most, like, because when he, at the very beginning, was like, "I know it's gonna sound racist, but I don't give a shit." And I'm like, "Here we go.
You're like, oh,
Here
let's
we
deep throat
go.
this guy.
Let's see where
This
this
is gonna
takes."
go every direction.
Right?
It's gonna go
So
anywhere.
his his second wife, her mom lives with them. Her mom, I don't know if she does anymore, but the first time they were here, came out and cut the weeds in the front yard with a butcher knife.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen that before. Butcher knife on her knees,
Oh.
the entire yard, the entire front yard. This
Use
was
what you got
impressive.
on hand. That's I got. Just use what you got.
I came outside with the other neighbors to pretend to have a conversation with them to
To watch?
watch her do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, at no time offer any help at all. Whatever. Able-bodied 26-year-old man.
No.
Nope. Like, I'm like,
No.
That just makes you
nope.
normal.
I'm
Like,
like,
normal people don't offer to help weed your neighbor's
Yeah.
garden,
Ever.
you know what I mean?
right.
Weeding is like a
Ever.
task that no one
Listen,
wants to take up. Yeah. So you're
this
fine.
80-year-old woman with a butcher knife.
Yeah. Just living the old days back in China.
Right.
I guess. I have no idea. It was wild.
China.
So
Uh,
every day I call him Asian Andy, and he's
Well-
like
accurate.
right flannel pajama pants, either they're red or they're blue. Like, same outfit every day.
Damn.
Open white shirt, sleeveless undershirt, ripping cigs. It's like just staring, looking for Indians in the neighborhood. Looking the judge. Just looking the judge.
The judge.
Like there's like on the brow.
Oh
Mhm.
my goodness.
It-
Oh geez. I just have
That's
like old
crazy.
white people living around me. That's all I got. There's not really much going on.
yeah. No, you just got Lansdale people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just old white folks. I mean,
I saw a guy walking a bird in your neighborhood when I came over last night.
we thought the bird was dead, and then we thought the guy was dead, and turns out we were wrong on both counts. They're both alive. Guy
Yeah.
walks around with like a macaw
Totally.
on his arm.
Yeah.
He just walks
On his
like,
arm.
like he's walking the dog, but he's got bird.
Just
a
like the
big
weirdest NPC I've ever seen.
You're right.
This is-
Yes.
that's a
yes.
good one.
Cannot be real.
You know?
It can't be
Just
real.
like-
How could that
No.
possibly be real?
He's not a
Absolutely.
real person. Nope.
So we're gonna go.
Absolutely NPC.
We're going out in Rehoboth today. We're gonna hit this Tiki Jack's and go. God, this house always.
Oh, go to the. Oh, you're in Rehoboth. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to this
Yeah.
Tiki Jack's. Hopefully, we'll see Santa
Oh,
Claus
yeah.
again. And
Go to the Purple Parrot. You'll love that place.
it sounds like a gay bar, Steve.
Yeah, that's why I said you'd like it.
Oh. Get a load of these big tits I got, guys, gentlemen.
Hello, boys. Mhm.
So
Someone
last-
say tit.
So last night we're all sitting around drinking. We're all sitting. My aunt and uncle have this big round kitchen table, so you fit like 10 people around it. We're all just sitting around drinking, And then Cullen goes, "Dad, Saturday Night Main Event's coming on." And my uncle, who like
Yeah.
doesn't watch wrestling, but he was like, "I haven't watched a good wrestling show in a long time." Before you know it, there's like everybody is in the living room watching Saturday night's Main Event last night, and my Uncle Duke was having the best time. He was like, "I haven't watched wrestling forever. This is incredible." He's like, "This is great." He's like, "What's wrong with
Yeah.
that chick? Why is she so skinny?" I was like, "Well, Steve thinks she works out, and I think she's on the shot." Again, I don't think we're gonna get to
No,
that today. Uh,
no.
but
I thought you were talking about Becky Lynch.
no, he what's it? That Sol Ruca
Yeah,
came
Rhea.
out, and Uncle Duke was like,
Yeah.
"What is
What?
her?"
Yeah.
He's like, "That is
Is,
something. Whoa."
is that real?
He's oh. So we watched the whole show. Great show. If you have a chance, go ahead. It was good stuff. Like there wasn't much there that was really bad.
Was Jesse
No.
Ventura on it?
No.
No.
I don't
No, you
Oh.
don't want to see him. He's not looking good.
I thought they had Jesse Ventura on those again.
Yeah, they put him on commentary. I don't think he was on, although I don't think we had the no, because if Duke heard Jesse Ventura, he would have made a huge deal of it. So no. I think it was Cole and
Yeah.
Graves, I think. Oh no, that was Wade Barrett and Michael Cole. So
Okay. I think I'm getting a double or nothing pay-per-view tonight.
ooh.
Yeah.
Is that hair versus hair match tonight?
Title versus hair. Yeah.
Title versus hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So MJ
I mean, there's a couple other.
all right.
There's a Edge and Christian tag team submission match, I think, too.
Yeah.
With
And
FTR.
then, yeah, and there's a couple other ones, and yeah, like I was telling Alan, couldn't stop laughing on Wednesday. I'm like, I've only bought 3 pay-per-views in my life. I'm like WrestleMania 17, last month's AEW pay-per-view, and now probably this month's AEW pay-per-view.
What do you
I'm
buy
like,
that
that's
on?
crazy.
What was that, HBO?
HBO Max. Yeah.
I don't think I could do it.
Yeah. Was
I'll
it like
watch-
$30
I'll watch
on
highlights.
HBO?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. So, Brian, you report back
No.
on it next week and let us know how it was. I will tell you
I will
this.
be in Spain next week.
Oh, Brian's not around
All
next
the
week.
better. So you better learn. Do it in Spanish.
I think I have somebody coming on in Brian's place that I think everybody will love. I know we love this person. I think it's going to work out pretty well. I think it's going to be okay. But
It's gonna be fun.
We'll watch highlights and we'll get back on that. But I do have to tell you this. I know we won't spend a lot of time because we're going kind of long here today. Saturday Night Main Event was good. Raw was really good. Like whatever the direction they're taking with getting rid of people and kind of skyrocketing the people that they want to show off is phenomenal. SmackDown was terrible. It's clearly a B show. It's just on Friday nights because they need the ad revenue. You're just not getting anything out of SmackDown, at least while Cody Rhodes is there.
Wait, go back. So if you're gonna have a fill-in, then I don't need to have a mystery fill-in?
You can. Do you have somebody lined
I
up?
do. Been working on it now for about 2.5 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, do we get some sort
I
of
have a mystery fill-in.
Dude,
is it Kane?
No.
It's 7-Foot Monster Kane.
It's bigger than Kane.
It's bigger than Kane.
Yeah.
It's bigger than I've been working on this for like, I guess I would say 2.5, 3 weeks now.
I must said names of people from high school that I shouldn't say.
You're gonna have to tell me who it is so I can get them on Discord. How are they gonna get?
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out this week with them.
Okay. So just let me know if I need to get my guest in here. Otherwise,
I told them, I'm like, the only way the mystery guest works is if you truly don't know who the mystery guest is until they're on.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, then it doesn't matter. It's all just action.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying.
Is it Wesley Snipes?
I wish it
that'd be
was.
great.
That'd
be
right.
awesome.
I have so many questions for Wesley Snipes.
I'm trying to get them.
Has he ever bet on red? That's what I want to know. Ever?
No. The whole thing.
I'm trying to get them to understand Discord so they can figure out how, but it has to be like, you guys have to record at 11:30 and I'm going to have them get on at 11:35.
All right.
Is it your dad?
No, it's not.
Cannot say who it is or what
is this a game? Can we continue this game?
I know who it is.
Who is it?
I know. No. We'll let it be the surprise.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I knew it.
They have to be. I told them, I'm like, in order for you to figure this out, it's got to be probably. I'm like, we'll walk through it, show you how we can do this. I'll get them to understand it. Get them to understand what this software is. I was like, and then we'll go from there. So I think I'm gonna put a test run with them this week.
Yeah.
So they understand, and so they don't call me 1,000 times when I'm in Spain trying to figure this out.
Right.
So someone who has your
This
your
is somebody.
direct
No,
contact
this is somebody
information.
that can handle the type of stuff we talk about. Somebody that will bring a unique perspective, but somebody who is more looks and brawn than computer savvy. Do I have that right?
Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially.
Mhm.
Yep. So we'll see. But it will not be Alan.
It's not Alan. No,
There-
no,
he
we
will
don't get
not
Alan.
be
We
No,
understand that. We understand that.
Right.
It's
Mhm.
contractually obligated to other lifestyle.
Right. But
Yeah.
that being said, I think that
Work.
So I work with them this week. They are very excited. I talked to them about it. I pitched them on it. I pitched a couple people on it. And this person really took to the idea. They really took to who it was and how we would execute it. So
And
Yeah.
the funny part is, it's not Kyle.
No.
it's like
Oh,
Still not.
a laundry
Still
list of people I went to, like Kevin Maloney,
interviewing
Mr.
Kevin
Letiziano.
Maloney.
It's like
What?
one after the next, after
oh
the
my
next.
God.
How'd you
Yeah.
just rip
Yeah.
out a guy I went to grade school with?
Yeah.
You know
It's
our
like,
first
hey,
words.
Yeah.
His face would
everybody
pop up like,
all the way.
"Oh," and Steve would
Yeah.
say,
Yeah, I got Sister Kathy's here. Yeah. Like this is like, yeah. So
That's still
Okay.
not Kyle.
"No."
yeah. So
I love you, Kyle.
yeah. So with that
He
being
loves the show.
said,
Oh, I'm gonna
We
What's
will
that?
sweat. I'm
see
starting to sweat.
mystery guest next week. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be
Yes, they
wild.
will
It's gonna be
just
great.
they will log on and join the show.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right.
If they
That's
can
all I
solve
got.
this.
If that doesn't work, I can get somebody at the drop of a hat.
Okay. Are you just gonna bring Charlie on?
No,
Yeah. Sure.
no. I'll get the guy who dive bombed the carpet in Charlotte.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ooh.
that'd be great.
Oh, geez.
That's a good
oh
one.
my.
Can you find him?
So yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
easily.
All right, guys. Let's cut this.
Yeah.
I gotta go drink now.
Cool.
They're all waiting for me to go out drinking, so we gotta cut this off.
I got a party to get to as well. I
Okay.
gotta see you.
I gotta
All
kick one or
right.
two of
I'll
this
talk to
episode.
you.
Bye.